Several of the death warps are way easier to do on console. Okay. No email just yet, but I will check it again upon the next reset. Because the shop opens at 11, and they were waiting on shipping for a part to fix my phone. So if they got it today, they can get it done for me today, but I would have to stop by the shop before heading to work. The shop opens at 11, so they're probably just barely walking in the doors right now, let alone having sent me an email. I will check again periodically. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully there will be a better 100% run. Well, I mean, there will be when I do my 100% run on my birthday stream. Exclamation point schedule for the schedule for my birthday marathon stream. But, when I do that run, that should, no disrespect intended to Ninja Skater, I don't remember his name exactly, but the 100% run that's on the board right now is really bad. I'm not sure that's the correct link. I think that's my link to edit the schedule. It'll tell me if that link works. I'm not sure it will.
Since the beginning, we have pointed to the sky and declared it blue.
But yeah, the 100% run that's on the leaderboard right now is really quite bad. The recce should be 10-15 minutes faster. It does work? Okay, good.
Perhaps blue is nothing more than a shade of grey to you. Perhaps everyone in this world sees nothing but shades of grey. Don't you see, Hugh? This
well,
is why
2018, which is a Saturday, so maybe that's not the correct link.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met.
The title should say Emerald Alley's very third birthday marathon.
Don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
So the link is incorrect? Alright, I will fix that between runs. Doesn't start with Okami. Okami's in the middle. It should start with Binding of Isaac. First try every time. Let's go. Alright, this better be gold. It's actually gonna be right on the cusp of gold. I don't think it's quite gonna be gold. It's super close. Just like a few milliseconds off. Damn it.
Did you know, Hugh, that purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum? It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple. A colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are. I'm sorry, but existing in this strange state of impermanence does funny things to you, Hugh. It makes you question what is real.
Yeah, like I said, the 100% run that's on there is really quite bad. I'm not trying to be nasty to the runner, it just is. An optimized recce would be probably almost 20 minutes faster.
The university gardens.
I'm gonna do a 100% run on my birthday stream. I expect to easily beat that run. I'm not saying I'll have the, 20 minutes faster run, but
surrounded by my books and papers.
I really do think I can get a sub 80 hundo.
My reach and took flight.
I mean, sub 80, that's
older than myself chased after it, catching it on
that shouldn't be anything sub 80. Getting all the beakers doesn't add 20 minutes to even a warpless run.
He started talking and
I'd better get a sub 80 on my birthday stream.
That he hoped we could work together someday. It's funny, Hugh, how something so small can change so much.
I have been practicing it a little. The obvious shits of it is if you miss a beaker and have to go back. Some of them can only be attained your second time through an area, so some of them you have to backtrack to get.
We discovered more about color than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted. We laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels. The work became more important than us.
I'm actually kind of anxious to do a 100% run. I've had to fight the temptation to do one before my birthday stream. Because I want to submit all 3 categories to GDQ. Alright. Oh, this is way too early to be doing that. And once I reset, I'll definitely track down the correct link for the upcoming birthday stream. No, baby rage. Oh, shit. I was gonna climb back up on orange, but I didn't have to. Damn it. I went to the stream of somebody I met at AGDQ the other day, and the channel rules, the chat rules said that, What Face, Not Like This, and Baby Rage were banned from the channel with the note that I can't imagine a speedrunner ever wants to see one of those during their run. And I can understand the sentiment behind that, but I say Baby Rage, so I could never ban that emote. The only one I don't like seeing when something goes wrong in a run is Feels Bad Man. Failfish is fine, because it usually is my fail that caused something to go bad. Same for Not Like This. Plus, if I ever run the Swapper again, we have to have Not Like This.
It's funny. I don't remember much after that day on the grass. I do know that Dr. Gray and I spent many a time together. I would compliment him on his work, and his cheeks would flush with a pinkness. He'd notice and change the subject, embarrassed. This work we were doing together, it didn't feel much like work anymore.
Thanks. Yeah, I sure hope to get Hugh into SGDQ. Potential race with in italics. We did a couple of informal races in the AGDQ practice room. I won the any percent, he won the warpless. So... what am I doing? There we go. I don't want to be, you know, nasty about it again, but suffice it to say, I'm probably gonna have higher times than him on leaderboards. But in a, you know, marathon race, no reset kind of setting, anybody's ball game. Haven't missed that skip since I can't even remember when. This is why I'm glad we have the warpless run now, because it preserves solutions like... In addition, I first dreamed up warpless before we even had death warps. Just because I wanted it to be a run that could show off, at the time, all. Now it's just most, but most of the game's story. But the warpless run also preserves solutions like that one, which I think are pretty fun to do. Yeah. Okay. I've been fucking up in this room so much lately. That was pretty clean. Almost perfectly matched PP split.
Did you know, Hugh, that every language first has a word for black and for white, for dark and for light? The first colour described afterwards is always red. The colour of blood and wine, the colour of anger. The anger I felt when I was told my experiments had gone too far. When Dr. Gray sided with the university, stopping my research altogether. For all our languages, for all our ways to communicate. It's funny how sometimes we simply cannot. It leads people to do things they regret. To steal, to break, to forget what is important. Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching.
They were poopy heads.
My research was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you spent most of your childhood.
Don't put me on the wrong cycle this time, game. I didn't do anything wrong last time, and I was on the wrong cycle. Thank you. We get the one cycle. Maybe. Oh. Worst meme. Yeah. Pretty good segment. Yeah, it's a 2-second gold split. Nice.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support
That was
my
cool. I
research.
jumped from the lower ladder
Aside from
straight
their
to the
wonders,
upper one without hitting the
one
ground at
thing
all.
stood out above all else. Blue. Or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without a word to describe it, how could they be sure they could see it at all?
Oh, what am I doing? Thought I was in the second part of the room. Yeah. Jeez, missed a jump there. Other good segments. Couple seconds off from gold, but still a good segment. Yeah, not bad at all.
Spring was around the corner. Yellow daffodils poked through the dirt in our backyard. As time moved, my resentment slowly slipped away. I continued my research from home. Without Dr. Gray, work was slow, but I still made progress. One day, Hugh, when you were sleeping, I watched over you. I was on the cusp of a breakthrough, and you were the last person left to see it. I was so excited for the both of us. My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization. They built great machines, pioneering electricity many years before we discovered it. Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain. They knew of pain and observed it, yet could not experience it themselves. Explaining to them the sensation of pain is like me explaining colour to someone that can only see in black and white. I wonder, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences of colour.
No! Oh, I fucked up. That was my fault. No. Are you kidding me? Let's see if this can be less than fourth try this time. When I'm able to set it up the right way, it's not that hard. Fancy that. Yeah, I don't know how you did that room, Samurai Blue. But that way's pretty consistent. The first part is the toughest. You have to position yourself on the one platform at the beginning in such a way that you barely just have a toenail on the platform. But if you're literally partly on and partly off, the game will throw you off, which really does suck. So the positioning is very exact, and this is a nice segment. Yeah.
The first time I wore the ring, I could see a coloured image of the sun. Aqua, purple, orange, pink, red, blue, yellow and green. Great fireworks played out across the backdrop to my reality. Was I dreaming? Was I alive? My senses, dulled from a lifetime of monotone, struggled with the revelation. Time eased. Colours danced in slow motion, like Pollock painting a ballet on the moon. I removed the ring, and time slipped back to normal. Colour dissolved into grey. It was overwhelming. But what followed affected me the most. After seeing in colour for the first time, when everything returned,
I hate that I've kind of given up on the skip in this room, but I just can't do it.
Never before had a coloured memory.
It shouldn't be hard, but God, it is. Ah. No, don't do that. No, shit. This is why we have an auto splitter, so shit like that doesn't happen. If this PBs, I'll go back and get the correct segment time for Green Shard.
If a tree stands in the woods and nobody's there to see it, does that tree exist? Does it have colour and form? Does it matter? This journey has been difficult, Hugh, and whilst I have trodden a lost, winding path, I feel no closer to the truth I was after. No matter how long you chase the moon. If truth does exist in our minds, then I feel there may be one that I have neglected. All this time, you've been alone, and now uprooted, on a journey for my cause. For what? So that I could see the world a little clearer? I do hope, in the end, it was worth it. For both of us.
Excuse me. Welcome back, Shimiko. funny, the intended solution for this room is actually kind of fun to do. But I hope never to do it again. Dare I try the double blue laser skip again? I think I dare. At least once I'll try it. Oh, come on. Ah, almost came up short on that jump. I think I know what I'm doing wrong to make me miss that jump. Oh, baby. Let's go. I've got to start doing that in any percent now. Not a great platform cycle. Good enough, though. Jesus, this run is almost a minute faster than last run. Because that split was 50 flat in the last run, and I was like, wow, this is a really good run. Okay. Something spooked me for a second there. I'm not sure what. I'd say there's nothing hard left, because there shouldn't be anything hard left, but we all saw what happened last time. Jesus, that lag spike almost killed me. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. But we are not there yet. Okay, time to not be an idiot. Hello, green. Thank you. Okay, that's a little weird. But I can safely hop on now and switch to orange. That was a little weird, but no problem. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit more like it.
Dearest Hugh, it has been too long. You have grown so much. Your mother, I tried to warn her. I thought that exiling her from the university would protect her, would protect you. She did not understand that some people choose not to see. I never stole the ring from her, Hugh. I tried to destroy it, before it destroyed her. I now know she had it under control. She knew what she was doing. My intervention shattered the ring, altering your mother's very fabric. My only reprieve is that you were able to follow in her footsteps, to experience her work firsthand. We do not see things as they are.
What? Oh my gosh. I didn't run all the way to the
Instead,
end. Holy crap.
We see them as we are.
I was like, where's Dr. Gray?
Your mother. She has been waiting for
That's
you.
a nice little 5-second time loss.
I expect she will be thrilled to see how far you've come.
I put the controller down, I'm stretching my shoulders like, oh, what the, that's nothing. That's really stupid. Always gotta leave a time save for next run, am I right, guys? Yeah, that's a really strong run. Is it still gonna be a 55? I don't think it is. That little foible cost, I think that little foible cost more like 20 seconds. Some of this is legitimate, but a lot of it is because I literally set the controller down. All right.